Hey, what's up, guy? How's it going today? Let's tie up a football jig. So, football jig been really popular the past, I don't know, for so long. But what been really popular now is a lot of people have been throwing a lot of like finesse football jig, like this guy here. This is the 3/8 ounce that I tie. I didn't take any video about it, but it's really similar concept of this is 1/4 ounce. Purple peanut butter color. It's really popular. As you can see, a lot of like company start making them and start introducing them to their fishing market now, especially up north. A lot of people like open hook. A lot of people like the one with the V guard. Doesn't really matter, but this is what I come up with. So I've been using a lot of wire guard. So what I've been using, if you're curious and stuff like that, this is what I'm using here. Let's see. So this is AFW Serp strand. It's a 7-strand wire guard, but it's coating though. It's got coated with I'm not sure. What exactly coat, nylon, whatever it is. Anyway, that's what a lot of people use for a V guard for the jig and stuff. I'm gonna show you more about it. So today the recipe we have is we got 2 strands of flashable purple. I call it flashable, but it can come up with different name, doesn't matter. And we got half strand of brown, half strand of purple. And what I'm going to be mixing into the recipe today is bucktail. So it's going to be hybrid. So this is I think this is about like 3-inch or 4-inch, 3-inch. I know there's a grade on bucktail. I think this is 3-inch bucktail, but I'm not exactly sure what considered as good grade and bad grade on bucktail, to be honest. So I'm gonna do a 2 variety for the football jig just to test it out. The first one is gonna be with the bucktail. The second one I want to try is with the craft fur. So we're gonna using a lot of craft fur. I like craft furs better because craft fur it's more softer. It kind of even hit the water. It's kind of give you really settle kind of movement. It's gonna kind of go with the flow a little bit easy, better than bucktail. But the bucktail also did really good job with keeping like the material to be a little bit. It's stiff, but it's not super stiff, So, all right, let's see here. The recipe, it's going to be purple on the bottom. Actually, before I put purple on, I'm just going along with whatever I feel like it, because I have no no design. So this is stage I'm at right now. It just designing, come up with something that I think that I really like as a recipe go. I don't want to add too much bucktail. The reason I don't want to add too much is it will affect the flow a little bit because it's a little bit stiff. Okay. Tying with bucktail sometimes can get a little bit annoying, especially if so because bucktail tend to be fairly stiff. Also, I know that people mention about the closer you get to like towards the bottom here, towards the bottom bucktail, like down here, I think is more hollow. I'm not exactly sure. Supposed to flow better when you get to the top. Not a lot of people use the top one. So So yeah, we got little bucktails in there. So now we're gonna add Flashabou. This purple. You can add however you want it to. So what I always do now, I mean I start doing anyway, is that I tie them on and cut it. Then you tie them on again, then cut it. So now what I'm going to do is move all the Flashabou back, which usually is not easy. So now I can just wrap them, cinch them up. That will keep it, you know, keep the Flashabou pointing backward. Okay, so now we're going to put the purple on the bottom. Move to the front a little bit to give it some loom. Cinch it down. I like to get it fairly tight. So previously, you know, before I start tying or learn more about tying, it's that I've been using the wrong strand of not strand, it's more, I've been using the wrong thread material. So I've been using just legless thread. It's not really tying thread. So what happened is, you know, I snapped it really often, which is not good. So now I'm using 140, 205 or 250 to 200 to tie up the thread. I think they call it denim, whatever the thing is. So anyway, make sure you put a lot of wraps on it, because the bucktail can get really annoying if you don't cinch it down pretty good. The thing is that I used to tie bucktail like 7-8 years ago for walleye. I used to be crazy walleye fisherman. Not on the boat, you know, just from the shore. Go to the dam and stuff, especially late winter, early spring. In New York, I think they open in May 1st, so that's a hot time to go fishing for walleye. Especially where I used to live, it have a dams on it. Susquehanna River Dam, so it's pretty crazy. The walleye action in the smallmouth, man, throwing tube, catch like 40-50 fish a day if the water is high enough. That's why I love throwing. I still throw a lot of tube, but I don't throw a lot of jigs. But again, because I didn't really make my own jigs back then, so the jigs kind of get a little pricey because you keep getting snagged in the rock. But I throw a lot of you know, bucktail jig and stuff like that, and I put some grub behind it, twist the tail. A little bit bulky, but it's pretty cool. Oh, I'm missing one. Missing one. There you go. Look at that. You can call it hybrid, but you don't really see it. So what happened, you don't really see the action now, but just imagine when these in the water, it go like this, right? So this is what you see in the water. All these living rubber will float and kind of curve up like this. And let's say if you have, this is a smarter shot, but if you have, yeah, I'll hook one up. So what a lot of people use, or what's really been popular is people using a little General Berkeley. Everybody using it. So that's what it will look like here. But when you hit the water, when it's in the water, you know, all the hands, stuff like that, kind of float, and pretty bulky item, you can say. The way people fish it, or the way I fish it, it's I just cast it out, drag it. You drag it, hop it, you know, drag it, hop it. Especially the St. Lawrence River is really popular. I have fished in local lake here before with the style, but doesn't seem to work as good as, you know, if you got a little bit currents on it. It's hot. It helps a lot. So this is a half ounce football jig head. This is more like open, and you see the strand fairly spur. Not a lot of, you know, I don't add a lot of strands on it. It doesn't need to, because if you have a lot of strand, kind of really close, kind of compact, so what happens is the action's kind of reduced by how much they stick together, or how close they are. You know, you don't get that crazy action. So this is decent, I would say decent football. A little bit long, you know, but I'm not gonna cut it because there's a bucktail here. So what I could do, actually, I could just turn it upside down like this and cut it this way, cut it down here. So what you're gonna see, just the tip of the bucktail and living rubber. So here we go. That would be another killer smallie. All right, thanks for watching.